Luca Round, Lucas Riviero. Yo balabansi batang gore ke na ta khapjuan jaka. Masame ke yo khaise mo se tlense mi bile go totobetse gore ke ene yo khaiseng jaka monusi wa dino. Ile dentse mo le khanya ya da betwe premiership. Ari bona jalo mashelo ayende. James Remula. Sikanyana semorolo tata. Mare Dynamite comes in small packages. Mashelo ayende. Simano Twanjalo kwa Borajo America. Kwa wana Twanjalo kwa na Kenya Chile. Mosalibusa ni l'elezione ya gofiwa sibaka mo metshameko ya Champions League le fasa fiwa tune kalo metshameko ya liga fela oni le seabe metshameko ya Champions League mrembo arabone chalo di Oliveira Sales ata wakani kamara el capital Lucas Ribeiro the Samba boy Lucas Ribeiro by kama ibe kamera fela Maitenselo techo la kwa kefeto ga jalo bona tatlhela Sale ba go rogile kana ko baratile balatedi ba Sundows fa motana go ga fa ka bura ya bo lesumele bongwe somele bobedi mebila ya Headfield ene setle popoma ile mepala e sorlwana fela mo mebile nya ka kwa no Headfield lebelela gore manno jano nga simolla go tlala go tlelele Bona Mrembola Tulana Jalo Tudiwa Jalo ke le kawana la Walid Al-Kati Tashrik Fela Vance senza prile e rotosa le tatlelo Solo felo che ora fa batabana pigno ma toga pigno ya di no compieno Sundows gore fa ba goroga kwa repito dio tsabone di nebonolo ba itse gore ka go sepesa se tshwanetseng go se diragale mo tsatsing la gompieno kwa ntle le phenyo ya go tsenya setlhopha se mo dipharagobeng le mo ketsaetsegong fa ba goroga kwa gabo kwa ekgepetso mo bekeng e tlang ka Sontaga tlhalosetswe gore bobegadikgang ga se botse tsia jalo thata setlhopha se le ke monokeng ga se kalo thata jalo mo setlhopheng se sa Pyramids kwa nageng ya gabo le bobegadikgang mo nakong di le dintsi ga batle kwa metshamekong ya setlhopha se jaaka go diriwa ka setlhopha sa Al Ahly ga mmogo le setlhopha sa Zamalek ba itlhomile ka kwa fa letsatsi le phirimang gone mona wa Mohamed Chibi o itlhomile Mohamed Chibi Podrà insegnar va romper la Mocontenya que fa la Lucas Ribeiro va ser la Zabo Crinier i comparare con una Burkina Faso i poi già locale che vuole la Teure li romper la Cape Montenya che ci va romper la balle non si fa la che che ne comparare con noi hasi che na come va Pachari foto con Raiders e la Zabo Mocontenya ai desa El Shenawi una roba c'ora basta 20 pezzi Ronald Williams na rwetsa meka jala le Diman va di Capserans Dun Wana wa Ikram Rainers Wana ma Presidente wa SAFA Dr. Terry Jordan Ma Presidente Tata Tona ya Provinsi ya Tona Kolo ya Provinsi ya Gauteng Hendrik Panyaza Lesofi Liene ke mongwe ba batlile mo motshamekongo mo letsatsing la gompieno ile ba bone bobedi jo bone mo pekenye ba amogela Asi bana ba setlhopha sa Amachita ga bana ba goroga kwa boemela fofana jo ya Tambo motho wetso ile noto Mamelodi Sundows ile noto Pyramids and the show goes on season
it certainly does. Okay, if you are just joining us, tell you what, there's moments here in this game, and for Pyramids they've had a couple of good moments for coach Jurcic to have enjoyed, maybe not so much considering they didn't find the back of the net, but already Alana Mayele is posing one or two problems for Sundows to deal with defensively. Ibrahim Abdel Ali Mohammed is another. Reindeer number 30 on his back. That's a bit troublesome here on this near side. Between the two of them, 14 goals in the Champions League this season. Just those two players from Pyramids. New picture just a moment ago. The man from Morocco wearing the number 18 on his back. He's won the Champions League, by the way, with Wydad. Back in the 2016-17 season, also a CAF Super Cup winner. two-time Chan winner as well is El Garqi. Now, slides here for Mamelodi Sundowns. Ronald Williams is struggling. There are one or two nervous moments so far in this match. Come up with one good save so far. Mentioned 35th appearance in all competitions for Williams as they try and spread the game time throughout this talented squad they do have out at Mamelodi Sundowns. It's a lovely, lovely sight. It's a beautiful day in the nation's capital, but what's a bit beautiful is getting into the sea of yellow. The T1 gets to the central parts of the nation's capital, moving through Sunnyside into Acadia and then the edge of Hatfield. It's been unbelievable. Then the moments leading up to kick off, the atmosphere has really been something else here. Some have come from as far as Namibia to be a part of this moment here today. There's the save he made, wondering if that's the moment he hurt himself. Ibrahim Abdel, that would have been his 7th of the campaign. The man from Port Said, just 24 years of age, is Abdel. 15 goals in all competitions for Pyramids this season. Man who's played for Egypt at under 19, under 20 and under 23 level. He's an international as well as one of those that will be a thorn on the side of Ronald Williams outside of Mayele. Tanaz working it all the way back to Williams. Well, he kept his cool under pressure. A heavy pass towards Mokoena, then he had to have his wits about it to keep it moving. Now he's lost his footing at the best of moments then. Kept moving here by Ture. There's the Burkina Faso international with the early ball in, battle in the air. Corner Pyramids. Well, they will be tested physically and aerially during the course of the afternoon here. Against the free-scoring sides in Pyramids, they really will need to have their communication on point and have their wits about them. Mohamed Chibi from Casablanca out in Morocco, looking for his 3rd assist of this tournament. Well defended on the near post by Sundowns. Well, for Pyramids, they came into this game having won their last 2 games where they didn't concede, beating Zamalek 1-0 and Petroljet 2-0. And the last 2 matches before that where they conceded 7 goals in 2 matches. Farco beating them 3-2 and National beating them 4-2. In fact, the clean sheet against Zamalek was their first clean sheet since the 0-0 scoreline against Orlando Pirates in Johannesburg. So had gone some full matches without keeping a clean sheet, so they got their issues right defensively just about in time for this CAF Champions League final. The last 2 matches haven't conceded. In fact, the last time they failed to score was 7 matches back in that 0-0 scoreline against the Orlando Pirates. So if they continue to score, they've continued to be a thorn. Is not quite finding the quality he was looking for. The 22-year-old from Brazil, yet to score in the Champions League is Abdul Salez. 10th appearance it is for him in the Champions League here this afternoon. When Ayende able to keep it moving, bit of space out to the far side now for Mamelodi Sundowns. The pace, lovely ball. In the end, Sundowns would have hoped for a better ending than the better. Feel frustrated in the end. Showing pace here the Brazilian. Did he foul the defender? That was the question. After that initial contact. Fighting against Ahmed Saad. He is strong. As a Ribeiro. Something that's been very evident in the Betway Premiership. Approaching the off-hour mark. Pyramids happy to use the width of the field in trying to go back in order to find a way forward here. Sundows, of course, have been in red hot form over the last 6 games. Haven't conceded a goal in the last 6 games. The lowest scoreline they've won by in the last 6 is 2-0, which they've done on 2 occasions against Makesi, as well as Cape Town City. Everybody else outside of that has taken a 3-0 beating. So the right sort of form's coming to the final. Rainers now couldn't quite take it on the turn. The skill and hustle in keeping it alive. A bit of space towards this near side with the tucked inside. So Ibrahim Abdal again battling against Mudau. Again is Mudau that does brilliantly in Pili. In the end, what will the decision be? Bringing it back for the foul on Matthews. Lovely play from Sundows on the counter. Initially, Mudau, once again, he's been great. Bringing it back for the Sundown set piece. Dr. Strasfeld says the Cabo Yellow fans up on their feet now, anticipating a big breakthrough, approaching the half-hour mark. Ismail from Sudan showing all is in order, both offensively and defensively, before getting play underway again. Allende, big man on the far post, both offensively, but it's the defensive side that wins that duel. Now, Pyramids will look to show what they can do on the counter. Wanted that ball earlier. The striker then, Mayele, going down the middle now. Sales. Good work defensively. 30 minutes gone by, and is threatening to open up here. Oche with a scoreline still at 0-0 in the nation's capital.
Lieto la rona le setsele tsamaile halofo ya ura metsotsele soma mararo re gorogile a bona metsotsele le somele botlhano ya bofelo gore go tla diragala mo karolo ya ntlha motshameko ba ba motseleng ya ga maela ba itlogela kwa morago a ba itlogela mo direteng tsa ga ba itsamekela jalo mo tseleng ya ga ya le ka bona la Sales Kuleso Modao yo pitala ga jana motakare 10 out of 10 sireletso tse mmalwa tse di dirileng clean bontle pepper mongwe wa batshameka morago ba motakareng mo kontinenteng ya Afrika ke mongwe wa batshameka morago ba bontle le ka wala la Kuleso Modao forotla madi tswa mokola monayo wa Mosalibusa me ba go tshwanela ke gore ba motlamele ka bonako ba go tshwanela ke gore ba motlamele ka lepelo la legadima monna yo wa Mosalibusa simolotse kgela go ya dinao kwa stopeng sa Ajax of Cape Town motshameko kgela go ya dinao ya professional le ka wana le la Mosalibusa Zarganye palaila gore ba motlose ko kontle Jacob bona Sugar Mabunda Obona Jalo Trapatoni Shatsmoloto Bona Jalo Kopi Bangwe ba Onayo wa Sugar Mabunda Samega Karaba Maloba Tumakano ya Kwento Tekopola Mobokareng le Champo Kekana Bane Basena Butibo Pabale Moko mo malakhareng wa setlhopha se sa the Brazilians. Maphosa aba ba mona fafatshe ka marago ha re bona o tla dirang ka kgwele Maphosa a ba romela kwa pele ba etseng lotho kwa marago El Khadi a ba etseng lotho Walid ya go tloswa le tatlhelo ka kwa botlhaba jwa lephala la Loftus Lucas Ribeiro ga se a bontshe mebala ya gagwe ga se a bontshe ditlhase tse re tlwaetseng le ka wana le la Lucas Ribeiro jaaka bona El Sawi re tloga jalo ka mafatla ka kgwele kwa morago ba go leka go tlhasela Pyramids a re bone ba tla dirang Pyramids ba ya jalo ka lebelo a re bone mona ba feta fela motho a ba sala go feta motho go sala kgwele kgotsa go sala motho go feta kgwele Materganye a ba kaile phoso ka tharong jalo le Tebogo Mokoena ga wa tshameka sentle monna yole wa Walid El Khatib Omotutse wena mrembola Tebogo Mokoena yo ke solofela gore tana mongwe ba bagaisane ba motshameki wa ngwaga mo Afrika Borwa le ka bona le Tebogo Mokoena ba go tlhoma ka kwana botlhaba jwa le bala kgweleo e le mo manga kotsi bontse jana ko ditlhopha tse di tswang kwa bokone jwa Afrika ba itse thata go dirisa dikgwele tse di tshwanang le tse jaaka bona Chibi Mohamed ke ra tlhomile kgweleo ba itse go di dirisa ka botlhale dikgwele tse di tshwanang le tse dinaga tse di tswang kwa bokone jwa Afrika Materganye le ka go rulaganya jalo le morago le tshireletso le tlhaselo ya setlhopha sa Pyramids a ba le ditshephala etse gore go kaile jalo gore ba tantabetse monaka go botlhaba jwa lebala Abdul Razak yo tswang jalo kwa nageng ya Djibouti Festen Maela ba ba kaile gore o tantabetse fela o na sireleditse Ronald Williams on a dirile tshireletso ya manontlhotlho Ronald Williams ba nile lesego the Brazilians ba nile lesego mo kgweding eo Musa Lebusa Maphosa tshamekela mo tseleng ya Tashrik Matthews yo tlhalositse gore ga ikotlhaele gore ba boetse gae mo Afrika Borwa le ka bona le la Tashrik Matthews tota Tashrik Matthews o itumela gore setlhopha se a tsereng tshwetso ya go ikgolaganya le sone ba tsweletse go fenya dijana Maphosa o batla jalo Ikram Reiners fitlhela ga jana Mamelodi Sundowns ba tsere letsogo le le kwa godingwana diperesente di le 59 tsa taolo ya motshameko setlhopha sa the Brazilians jaaka ba tlhokane kwa morago a Fainali o tshamekela jalo mo tseleng ya El Sawi ebe tsala ka kwa ntle mo tsereganyana ya batloswa le tatlhelo banna ba le babedi fela ba ba leng mo setlhopheng sa Sundows ba kwa banke mo letsatsing la gompieno ba ka kwa ntle bobedi jo bone ba ba fentseng sejana se ngwaga wa 2016 bua jalo ka lekawana la Teddy Sonyango ga mmogo le Msheshe Shikabala Themba Zwane bontsi jwa batshameki ba wafa ba ne ba seyo fa gore go tsholediwa sejana mme ba ka rata go bona ba tsholetsa sejana go na history ya setlhopha se Jaden Adams o a tsena kgotsa lebaka le gole tla tsweleng Jaden Adams o a tsena Tashrik Matthews wa tswa fela lebaka legolo le itswe ke mokatisi Miguel Cardoso Jose Miguel Di Azevedo Cardoso a re bone kgwele ba tsa ba romela kwa pele sekhutlo a re bone kgwele ba go e tlosa le sekhutlo lebelela banna ba le babedi ba tshwara dino ke bone ba kapteni ba ditlhopha tse ka bobedi makgetlo a le mmalwa a le ka lesego fela maiteko a gagwe a itatantanana a re bone Taure e romela jalo kwa pele go molemo ba idisa e tswela ka kwa ntle kgwilio tshameketse fela ditlhopha tsa Tshwane le ka bona la go molemo tla gopola gore o tshimolotse kwa tlhopheng sa University of Pretoria Matax ya re a tsa le kwa Matax a tswa ko a leba kwa Matsatsang tsa Pretoria Supersport United ya re a tswa ko a tlola tsela a leba kwa tlhopheng sa Mamelodi Sundows ba go gopotsa motshameki a tshwana le Edgar Manaka bontsi jwa nako tshameka ditlhopha tsa ka kwa porofenseng ya Limpopo le fa jana le kwa Bloemfontein mme bontsi jwa nako na tshamekela tsa ka kwa Limpopo fela jaaka Jacob Sakala na katisa fela kwa Limpopo kgwele ba go e tlosa le tatlhelo e tloswa jalo ke le ka bona lama Hamdi Sharafelted Ela Sundows ba go tloga ka kgwele ba tshamekela jalo mo tseleng ya ga Di Oliveira Atasales o ba mo tseleng ya ga maphosa ba romela fela le kgono la gagwe ga le gope le go tloga jalo ka banna ba Pyramids ba romela kgwele a re bone banna ba Sundows ba isireletsa ka tseleng tsenjang fela ke teba latlhegile mo metsotsonyana e sa tswang go feta Sundows ga ba sa tlhole ba kgona go tshwara kgwele le go ineeletsana re tsamaile sebaka sa metsotso e le somamane seo se go raya se re re bala metsotso e le metlhano Sizo Mabena
flag has stayed down here, OJ, which I believe is frustrating some of the Sundowns fans. Have a look. They may have a point as they look to the far side official. Then Liban Ahmed from Djibouti looks as though Mayele was offside. And my oh my, talk about service to a striker. He's had all of their best moments in front of goal so far in this first half. Keep in mind, we do have VAR. For those of you that are wondering, of course, we've had it since the knockout stages to have Daniel Larea from Ghana as the video assistant referee is assisted by Salima Muganzanga, I should say, from Rwanda. The second assistant VAR is Jibril Camara from Senegal. Charles Aldin with Al-Ahly at under 21 level. Then he also played for Mogul 1 and Al Masri. The 30-year-old with a throw-in down the line here. Bentley Musa. 28th appearance for him in this campaign. Very much interested in Marcelo Allende from a Sundowns point of view. This is his 45th appearance in all competitions this season. He had to score again as assist in the Champions League. He's got a couple of goals and 4 assists in the Premiership, however. But he's ever present almost in a Sundowns starting lineup. Can't think of life without him so far this season. What a half Sundows had, both defensively and offensively. He's come under pressure, and the matchup of the day has surely been between him and Ibrahim Abdal. I think he's won the duels between the two, quickly turning those situations into good attacking situations for Mamelodi Sundowns. Well, they'll be hoping the landing here wasn't open enough to cause a problem for Kulusa Mudau. Coming together with Sharaf Eldin. Put his shoulder into that Eldin. So Sundowns fans here finding their voices in the dying moments of this first half, hoping for something positive for Sundowns having the set piece. Al-Shanawi organising defensively. club back in 2018. The Al-Shanawi as they ended. Well, he ended this his 31st Champions League appearance out at Mamelodi Sundows in total. Does have one goal and a couple of assists in the past. 6 to aim for. Issue here for Mahmoud Ismail from Sudan is keeping that wall disciplined. Still having an issue with those two. So, end of the first half here. Sundows looking to take the lead into the half-time break. Mamelodi Sundows this season in all competitions. 8 in the Betway Premiership, where he's also got 8 assists, including 1 goal in the Nedbank Cup. Mugwena, Raiders giving chase. Will be 3 minutes headed on to the end of this first half. Good quality first half. If you're just joining us late in the first of what should be 4 entertaining halves over 2 legs. Sundows has had their moments. Raiders bringing the goods out of Al-Shanawi. Mayele testing Williams as well as Ibrahim Abdel. Certainly created some good moments for themselves. Pyramids away from home here. Tell you what, the first goal in this tie could very well be crucial. When it comes, will it be today? Will it be in the Cairo League? But the time will tell. But that first goal can't be understated. Sundows running through teams here in the nation's capital, and as far as the Betway Premiership, they add pyramids to the long list of victims in Twining. Again looking for Reynez as he looked to take off, then he lost his footing quite crucially. Interesting how the North has held their dominance in as far as finals. Over the last 3 years, it's only been the northern sides, yeah, always an Egyptian side against either a side from Morocco or one from Tunisia. The last time there was a final that didn't have an all-Northern African final. It was in 2021 when Al Ahly had the Petro of Kaiser Chiefs. Before that, you'd have to go back 5 finals when Mamelodi Sundows had the Petro of Zamalek. And of course, before that, Alger against Mazembe, Vita against the Chief, and then Pirates against Al Ahly back in 2013. Always the side in the north in the final. Lucas Khatebe, the man with the keys to the city of Leeds, out in England. Led them to the Champions League as captain. Of course, also quite famously led Kaiser Chiefs and the South African national team. So, the end of an exciting first half here between Mamelodi Sundows and Pyramids from Egypt. Sundows with chances, Rainers with some of the best of them. Al-Shanawi equal to everything they've thrown at him, while Samayele, as we expected, looking to be troublesome in trying to get the better of Ronald Williams. Mudau has been outstanding in dealing with the threat that comes from Ibrahim Abdel, but it's not just about the defensive work, it's how he's been able to win the one-on-one duels and turn defense quickly into attack, which has been a huge problem for Pyramids to deal with. The Mamelodi Sundows counter-attack. After all of that excitement in the first half, at Loftus First, well, the scoreline reads Mamelodi Sundows no, Pyramids no.
New McCrispy is here. The taste that makes any time crunch time. A crunchy, juicy. You can fill it with lemon pepper sauce on a the noise.
Sample, I look at that and I look at these stats. I'm not sure they're a correct resemblance of what I've seen in 45 minutes.
A typical Champions League match when I'm aware, not so many opportunity created.
Mamelodi Sundowns. It get better for Pyramids. They threatened. They could have possibly scored their first goal ever on Africa. Never scored against the South African team the 3 times that they've been here. It could have been their
to what Doji spoke about in the beginning, past the midfield. If even you look at this move, it's a loose ball from Mamelodi. Because he doesn't miss much. He's in the box, and I still believe that Mamelodi.
Again, Tompo, if you look at it here, every ball won, it's always one. Don't have 4, 5, 6, 7 touches pyramids. 2, 3, and then this man here, he's so lethal because Tompo, Wamona Riakai,
He's always in the
always running opposite direction. But then throughout the first half, if we were to look, always look at that. He detacher from the defender. Able to score goals because Pyramids is 1, 2, 3 touches to the
and Mayele, wherever he is, to Mohammed that comes in. You look at how they beat got really close. A great save from Ron Williams. I mean, R would have called this offside, and as you can see there,
the disappointment, you can tell that they worked so hard on this moment. That's why every free kick take.
we know what the game strategy is. You guys have told us. Mayele, find him with a crossing.
Arbore Mrembo la Romela de Telego Copili. Fela Hai Jorge Mogo Atati Oliviera Sales. Hai Jorge Chalo Mogo Oliviera de Sales. Atati Oliviera Sales. Mona Wamo Brazil. Yago Kosoa Komaraho ke El Shenawi. Nazir El Shenawi ke na Kosoa Khile Komaraho. Meriti semula kuwa kwa no moloptas. Jacob Ramosonto Sarabo meriti semula kuwa. Nese sora sere famiriti wale tatila pirima la sokoluka. Ipone se khale di tabuli semula kuchubiwa. Nerze tere meten no momotame kongo. Sensere le tele katitele sengana kasepe ko bana ko rekibu manga. Abata bomba. Tuba jalo se khakane momotame kongo. Leo ya kosa chalo ke mona Mohamed Chibi. Mohamed Chibi ke na kosa mkele ile tatelo. Arbone aba fosa mona wate. Ya kosa ile tatelo ya kapasa Mamelodi Sundows khilio. Ona karate serwana ya twap. Karate Surwana Monana Misa Chalo Tameko El Sawi Le Matarganye Omufa Chalo Ahmed Sawi Matameke wa Makala Karate Surwana was Kapasa Pyramids Ona Deriza Chalo Tameko Me Matarganye Aska Ikimela Seo Abamufa Chalo Selaleno Abamukaba Karate Surwana Mosalibusa Ronald Williams Yotile Hotel Monikotenza Kake Sabi que la mochila llega como limo. Rembula, tiempo como buena. One Ronald Williams. Sabi que la chala mochila llega como rembula. Se van otro anjalo como caballo, tener el centro para startup. Wa Bethlehem. Liene kimo moyo tamiki baba tuanjalo kwa kapenga sa Supersport United. Se appare in che matata kufika la kajana. Na le macho se sia kwa kapele za tamiki le mesema kwa di playoffs. Arbore como lemo simula kwa mkote kwa dikotenga kwa mkapteni wa Ronald Williams. Yo Christian Jalo ke matatanza. Kile befs kasa ile moche kole somodao. Abana saile moka kole somodao ya kotoso kile ile kile askapasa. Ya kotoso Jalo ile kile askapasa pyramids. Sharaf Belgium ke na kotoso kile. Waya kalbilo Sharaf. Kala tula kamera ka koko. Lego para Jalo le Chile Arabs. Sabi che la Jalo mattina jaga Marcelo Allende. Yo kopele. Bona barbata dira masanda wana kabuyelo. Ke bona kotse fa fela ba isire le tsa kwa morago. Aba sire le tsa baba ka se kuko skapasa pyramids. Aba sire le tsa kwa morago baba ka se kuko mo khodinyo. Awe kama likawana le la Awe kama likawana le la Costa Aba Romela fela ba ibusa ka tlhogo kwa morago tsela ka kwa ntle fetoga go na tatlhelo fetoga Jalo go na tatlhelo khilio Arbone Sundows fela kete fola gaine papasela mo moyenga fola gaine papasela mo moyenga go ka Jalo gore le tantabe tshwetso eo Leo ya kotosa Jalo kwa morago ke Kholiso Modao Bawata Jalo Club Rainers Albela Rainers Bawata Khira Romela Kopele Bawata Jalo Lucas Ribeiro Hela Bagone kwa morago El Shawi Abai ba ko kwantara kan tege Botshabel Bantse ba kempile motakar ba kampile ka fale khagore la Sundows Kataka fale khagore la Pyramid ka pase sama Mamelodi Sundows Taure Obata Fesin Maila, Fela Maila Basa Bakhatama, Yemo Krinyao. Maybe I got to look at Jalo Comarago Ronald Williams. Simano Velagatun Chalo, Gapar Elizabeth Yamalova, Hajara, Kabeha. Ne Horisito Ekopasa, Supersport United, Ikalana Munajaga, Muna Humpianoja. Semolo Talimunya Tata, Quatrapensa, Supersport United, Hodisako. Jakabadir Legabataki Balbansi, Supersport United. Arbone, Rono, Filechalo, Calabago Sola 18. Legabel Bella Quilata Isakai, Pelawi Ketili, Racoleta Palimufi Sampelo, Ogora Motaka, Ronald Williams, Rana Homolemoka, Homolemo, Krankakana. Jaden. Mongabatsamaka Karabawan, Buanete, Likawanale, Samikuamala Topa, Sada Maroons, Stellenbosch, Likawanale, Jaden Adams. Onzijana Koba Simula by Rapela Hotokoma Mamelodi Sundows. Me Pauli Bella Topa, Pyramid, Habatiki, Baba, Mets or Batakomoni. Ronald Williams, Wasimula Jano, Motsamao, Hota Caselo, Abaro Bella Caselo, Quapili, and Bonabata Dramatula Comarago, El Shabe Busavaka Panajal, Lucas Riviero, Juan Bella Riviero, Palicamula Pata, and Bonotadian Sales, Ebimo Hatama, Abai Patato Tasales, Abata Creber Mela Copil Fustin Tell Mo Per Mosalibusa. We tell the Letalo La Cacala Bobedi, Mosalibusa, Rembula, Homolemo. Hezuela Pele Kamputue. Paubona Corena Copane. Obona Batankeri Baba Jemo, Tango Bella Motameco. Matugati Tropa Savone, Potago Bella Motameco, Cetela from Pieno, Resabiles Bagasameto Tele Some, and Totele Suma Macano de Bocano. Motameco
Come to life. Antoine. Parameter 7. They've been shouting here since last week when they celebrated the Betway Premiership. Here they are in the Champions League final, and Babanaba Style leads through the man that gave them a couple of goals last week, the Samba boy for the Brazilians, Ribeiro. Oh, it's brought this place to life already. The atmosphere was something else. We, in the first half, highlighted the importance of the first goal in this tie. It goes to Masandawana. Question now, can they build on this ahead of the second leg? From an Egyptian point of view, can Pyramids, who created some good moments of their own in this game, if you are just joining us here, approaching the hour mark, can they go on to score the all-important next, if there is to be a next goal here today? Ribeiro, Mobuena, Adams won't quite get it, but Saleh is there to pick up the pieces. Here's Mobuena, and again, there's glimpses of the shoe shine and piano come to life here. They applaud Sundown's ability to keep it moving under pressure at times. Now, long ball forward here for Rainers to battle in the air. There's Salles, Mobuena, Adams. Nice from Sundowns. So nice from Sundowns until that last touch from Saez. Showing he's got some flashy touches of his own. His 12th appearance in this year's Champions League. He's conceded 5 goals, kept 6 clean sheets. Williams, Salles in the turn. In as far as life here at Loftus Versfeld, the hour, they found their voices, they're willing. The men in yellow and blue forward now. Omar Sandawana. and they're standing over it here. The early ball forward, men push forward here, and Pyramids are needing to be at their best defensively. And it's worth noting, both these sides do their danger in this year's campaign from a goal scoring point of view in the second halves of matches. Sundows scoring the bulk of their goals in the second half, the same going for Pyramids. Winner with the early ball. Really ran out of space here on this near side. Sundows will have the throw in to follow. So, what is really the conclusion of the battle between North and South starts today. It'll end in Cairo at Sundows, and the South of Africa take the initiative here with the goal scored by Ribeiro. Adams coming off the bench for Tashreeq Matthews. Both he and Ikram Rainers will be loving life since the start of this current campaign. Not only are they finding themselves in the Champions League final following the move from Stellenbosch, but they've also played in the national team, scored important goals in the national team, being crowned league champions here at Mamelodi Sundows, scoring important goals in their time here at Sundows. From just an overall point of view, with an hour's football gone by here in the nation's capital, it's a great time to be alive and a South African football supporter overall. When you consider the last AFCON, nobody really expected a semi-final finish. The qualifiers for the AFCON and the World Cup qualifiers, how they've gone for Bafana, the new stars that have come to the fore. As the flag goes up for offside here against Pyramids, they haven't quite started going since going 1-0 down. Then there's also the success, of course, from a Banyana point of view, a Sundows ladies point of view in the Champions League over recent years as well. They've done well in representing the country. The under-20s recently been crowned AFCON champions and going off to the World Cup. It's a great time to be a South African football supporter. Stellenbosch, what they did in the Confederations Cup. Pirates as well, they get into the semi-finals. Kickstarting this battle between North and South, along with Mamelodi Sundows and Al Ahly, of course, not forgetting Pyramids. Madiba. Nobody Madiba. His 33rd appearance in all competitions. Yet to score this season, you'd expect him to be amongst those that will pop up with a goal or two out at Mamelodi Sundows. Just the 3 assists for him in the Betway Premiership. I'm sure they would have loved that opener from Ribeiro. Well, the pressure was on. They were in trouble from this point on. Good save then. And it rolls kindly for Ribeiro. Kept his cool before smashing it into the back of the net. But has been a beautiful day in Pretoria as it turned into a lovely afternoon for those that have travelled from far and wide. Rainer's in the move. Again, good work in keeping up with him then and keeping an eye on him from Ahmed Saad. Sundows to have 2 men that are in great goal scoring nick in both Rainers and Lucas Ribeiro. 19 goals in all competitions, make that 20 with the goal scored today by Ribeiro. Rainers and 21 goals in all competitions. As Martinez without. Cape Town's Rainers. Foul on that far side. Good spirit shown between the two sets of players. Now, Salis looking for the movement of Rainers, and not defensively, Pyramids do just about enough. Then moving it back. Now Mustafa Manane looking for the ball over the top to that far side. Tell you what, the first half duel between those two out by the corner flag certainly entertained us, but that was done enough to keep Ibrahim Abdel quiet. Certainly the winner of the duel between the two is Kuli Samadou. So far, that is. This game far from being finished.
Hobona boitumelo jwa Afrika Borwa ba ratile ba Sundows se diragala mo motseng Mrembola Maphosa ba tlile ithata ka yone Maphosa tshamekela mo go molemo tsala ya gagwe tuna a ba jala mo tseleng ya gagwe Gram Rainers wa shega ba bona tshana o batla no le ene monna yo wa Gram Rainers mo Salibusa Maphosa Aubrey Modiba ale ka go dira mathaitai Aubrey tela matserganyo ka gore no khopa khopetsa wena Aubrey Modiba ba romela ko pele ba go batla jalo thuso ya bone mo le ka boneng le la Fistin Maele ba tlile go batla jalo jano maikarabelo otlhe a tlile go ka robala mo maruding a gagwe monna yo a tlile go robala jalo mo maruding a gagwe fela o kgona go lemoga gore ba mo diretse ba dirile tiro gae tshameka jalo ba tla go segisa malana go dingwe ba tshameki ba Mamelodi Sundows ba ba isimolla kwa morago Ronald Williams le ba tshameka morago ba gagwe ba romela jalo kwa pele ka belela le balatedi ba Sundows e ba segisa mala fa ntse tshameki ka tseleng tse jala sekanyana se morolo thata e tshamekela mo Dion Ngera o le bella mona yo wa Tasales ba mo kopa kopetsa mo tsenenganyare tikita tlhogo monna ba ka kwa Sudan ba tikita tlhogo re phoso ke alona banna ba ka kwa e capital wa emelela Tasales ba ne ba tlile malapa bone mo bekeng e fetileng fa bane ba keteka sejana ba ne ba tlile le malapa bone ba tshameki ba Sundows me go tlhoka lesego ke gore mo bekeng e tlampa ba tsena mo sefofaneng tla ba le no sejano kwa ntle fela ke a solofela fa e le gore Sundows e ka dira dithulaganyo bona Sia Collins tshimega ya sejana sa lefatshe ya motshameko wa rugby le setlhopha sa di-Springboks le pele go sengwe se se kailweng go alwa mokatese wa setlhopha sa Pyramids Krunoslav Achosik materaganyo ba rare Thigamoa materaganyo ba laela gore Thigamoa fela ba tsweletse kwa ntle balatedi ba Sundows ba keteka ba itumelela se ba se bonang fela ga gona gore ka nna penalty matsogo a gagwe a na sa phuthuloga le go phuthuloga a beile kwa morago kgwedile kwa letso kwa seatlheng seatla ga sa ya kwa kgweleng a re bone jalo shebe o e tshamekela jalo mo tseleng ya ga wa ledi Alcate o e ba mo tseleng ya ga Atelali re romela letelele kwa pele ya go boa jalo ka Ronald Williams ya go retologa jalo kwa morago ka Ronald Williams wa lebella Ronald e tla re fela fa ba fetsa mo kgweding e tlang ba tla bo ba tsena mo letong gape Sundows ba le baka kwa Klabu Cup bona Toure senyalo tsela ka kwa ntle kgweleng ya go tloswa jalo ke Plati Toure monna wa ka kwa naga ya Burkina Faso o itlogela jalo Chibi go rata tlhele pele ona ditatlhelo tse di telele monayo merete wele dipone di a tshubiwa ka kwane wa Loftus nako e tsamela jalo nako renga la stropa sa Pyramid metsa makabonya ka fala tlhakore la stropa sa Mamelodi Sundows Tio Oliveira, Arthur Sales, Amotigaloto, Sales, Amotigaloto, Monteragna, play on, Amotago Pepper Telepeli, Arbona Chibi, Abaromela Pele, Cotenye Kakala by Corella, Ronald Williams. Abai Corella on a Professor Scott, Pogode, looked Lux Hoting, September, Hammerole, Captain Wamaloba. Bafana atameka mara kwa maloba wa Leeds United atameka mara kwa maloba wa Stopasa Kaizer Chiefs kisa lebale Stopasa simudirile nzeli so Stopasa na kuyabu kitatwana Stopasa lihurutsi Stokes United Stopasa lihurutsi Stokes United wapitile kwa kusona lika wanali wana represented ile suma mara tarli busupa Mamelodi Sundows seo se mora se re betlela ga jana ba tere re tsogole kwa go dingwana di presente di suma marota le supa tsa taolo ya motshameko o dirile le ka bona le kholiso mora o kwa ntle le pelaelo wa khile le no ya ntlha ya Mamelodi Sundows Jaden Adams Musa Libusa Khomolemo Bella Baba Senya Kwele Sundows Baba Senya Kwele Sundows ya go tlotsa le tatlhelo Pilio ya go tlotsa le tatlhelo Elsawi mona yo amogetseng karata e serwana ke na ga kgelang Pilio re ba mo tseleng ya ga Toure yo abatsa tshwetso ya gore ka kwa ntle o fa jalo Mamelodi Sundowns siamelo o fa jalo Mamelodi Sundowns siamelo Arbone Ikram Reinhardt ela ba motimasi alolo ba motho a dile gotlhelele go kaiwa jalo gore o ne ikega ka monna wena Ikram Kachalo Kilewa Yegoto Swachalo ke Pyramids Aka Gorono Kopa Kope Chalo Likawana La Ahmed Saad ba itse gore ba tshwanetse go ka itsotoropanya ba tshwanetse go ka ipaakanya Kopa sa Pyramids ba ise molla jalo mo tseleng ya ga Jara Veldi wa lebella Jara ba bana reng kwa pele ga go sa tlhole go na le nako a reng kwa pele a re bone Chibi ba romela le khutshanyane fela bo gone kwa morago Sales a ba itsetse ka kwa ntle ga ke bona ka fetsa motshameko o mona yo wa Sales ga ke bona ka fetsa motshameko o le ka bona la Sales na le diphoso di le mmalwa fela